Alright, got myself a cup of tea. I think we can start it. I think my mic doesn't actually capture the sound from the speakers, so it could be that I might do without headphones, which would be great, because I've been wearing them a lot today. Yeah, I don't think my mic captures the speakers. Alright, well that's good. Hello, welcome to the stream. I see we already have someone in the chat, or it could be me. Maybe. I don't know how it works. Regardless, let's start with doing some pulls. Oh, hello Nob, hello. Should have known it's gonna be you here in the chat. I have quite a lot of pulls, as you can tell, over 100. That's mostly because this patch was like prolonged by like a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, something like that, I think. So yeah, had a lot of time to get pulls. Let's get Mithra, because she's cracked in a enhanced tile forest team. It's gonna be a 5-star. And the 5-star is Vivian. And that's a 6-star. Please be Mithra, because that would leave me a lot of pulls for like future pulls. Genevieve.
ごきげんよう。賞金稼ぎのジュヌビエーブよ。何かお役に立てる？十分な報酬をくれるなら話に乗るわ。
Okay, now my mic does capture sound from speakers after all. So, headphones it is. How's the volume, by the way? Okay, Genevieve. Who else do we have? Unimet. Korgon. Yeah, Miss Blank. Alice. I was unfamiliar with that emblem. And that's the 6-star. That's the 6-star. Novio.
私は北境の民、ノービオと申します。お待ちしておりました。今日は実に良い天気ですね。あなたのお越しを歓迎しているかのようです。
Oh, this is fine. Cool. Good to know. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to Novio, for sure. And Barb. Yeah, the Mithra banner is cool because it has a wish list where you can select, if you don't get Mithra for a 6-star, you get one of the selected 6-stars, so that's Novio down. Maybe we're gonna get Wilhelm, Migard, Eve, or, ideally, Mithra. That would be the best. Yeah, 4 stars. Please don't make me spend all 100-something pulls. More 4 stars. And 5-star. Couple of them. Mia and Dana. Mithra, please. More 5 stars. God damn it. Benny and Kuro. Come on. Ooh, that's a 6-star. It's gonna be a 6-star. Please be Mithra. Yeah, I'm gonna need luck. I'm gonna need some luck. Oh, someone new. Illumina. Lumopolis. Wilhelm.
悠久の時の中で退屈な誘惑と邪悪なささやきに抗う術を教える以外私に手伝えることはない。それでも私に近づきたいと思うか？
I mean, the completionist in me is very happy right now because I just got 2 units, 2 6 stars that I did not have. But at the same time, I really want Mithra. Come on. Another 6 star. Please don't be a wishlist character. Mithra. Finally.
空の末裔、恐れるな。君は孤独ではないのだから。これからは私が君の力になる。そう。これは誓いだ。
Okay. That's good. Finally got Mithra. And a whole bunch of, like, good 6 stars. Yeah, Wilhelm and Novio done. Only Migard and Eve missing. Yeah, finally Mithra. You know what? I'm gonna spend everything. Not everything. One more 10 pull. And that's a bunch of 4 stars. So I'ma keep my Lumambers because the next unit also looks good. So I like to get her as well. Okay, regardless, we can play the event. I don't know how many stages there are, even, but we'll see. ST1 Reminiscence. It's an event around old Seal Aurorians, if I'm not mistaken. So Claymore, Mythos, and the rest of the gang. Please recall that long-forgotten story, the story of an ancient kingdom on the brink of disaster and the arrival of a band of heroes. To save their kingdom from a vile presence, they willingly underwent dangerous augmentations. But when peace was restored once more, the heroes were cursed and reviled as monsters, both in body and mind. Framed by the priests, forsaken by the king, and feared by the ignorant masses they swore to protect. In their unfathomable desperation, the heroes looked to each other for warmth and solace, yet there was no resisting the corruption of their curse. To grant them one last chance at happiness, their leader and a dear friend sacrificed themselves. Sealed beyond the flow of time, they waited in silence. Day 1. A great calamity descends. This is bad. They're catching up. Not on my watch. It's you, the one from the royal capital celebration. Can you walk? Here, take my hand. The hero. I'm no hero. You can call me Adras. Or as we know him now, Regal. Oh, I missed that. What happened? Nothing. I was just helping this traveler. Are you alright? The town is safe and no casualties have been reported. We can rest there for now. Pardon me, but... Oh, I haven't even introduced myself yet. My name is... Claymore. I love it. They just rotated Ludovices. Yeah, they just rotated Ludovice to make it look like she's laying down. Great. Achilles, my head is spinning. I'm so sorry, my friend, but I have to keep you here. Save your strength. I'll take you to a medic right away. No, that won't be necessary. I'm so tired, and I miss my home so dearly. Then let me take you home. Not another step, Claymore. Was murdering Lord Lucius and rebelling against the Elder Council not enough for you? Surrender, you monster. Stand aside. I will not raise my blade against the innocent. Then you'll pay with the blood you owe to the High Priest. I said stand aside. Ugh, I can't move my leg. What's this? What's happening, Achilles? I can't see the color of your light anymore. It's nothing, Ludovice. Here, give me your hand. It's time to go back. Yeah, get rotated. No, wait, I remember now. Our friends are far more important. They're still sealed away, so please take them and go. We're here, Lord Achilles. What on earth happened here? Anthony, why do you insist on meddling with monsters like ourselves? I have no idea what you're talking about, Lord Achilles. All I know is that you need my help. Take good care of Adras and the others. I'll create an opening to escape. Let's go, Ludovice. Is it over? Has the Elder Council ended their revolt? I wonder, will the children suffer because of this? It will be all over soon, Ludovice. Just keep talking to me. Tell me more about your home. I remember you once described it as a paradise of sorts. No, my people never set foot in that place. We're all just lost exiles, trying desperately to return to the paradise of our ancestors. In the past, I could only recall the beauty of Erevale through the memories of my ancestors, but now I finally found it. The voice of my dreams. It belongs to a boy from Erevale. How I wish to see the place myself. Then we'll go to Erevale together. You, me, and the rest of us. I'm so sorry. I wanted to save you too, but it's too late now. Your light has been devoured. You can't go on like this. Don't worry yourself for my sake. I swear I'll fulfill your prophecy and take you to see the beauty of your home in person. If that's how you feel, then I'm placing all of my trust on you. With only the power of the fallen star left, it falls to you to make that miracle come true. Never lose your faith in hope, for it will guide you out of this darkness someday. It's all up to you now, Achilles. And this is the end of... Thank you for allowing me to read that line. No, not this one. This isn't it either. I know you're in a hurry, my dear, but please be a bit more careful when handling the merchandise. They're antiques, after all. Really? Because I recall you using that journal to line a treasure chest before you sold it to me. That's only because it was already a defective item. The writing on it was basically incomprehensible. And yet it still holds value for you, doesn't it? Another shipment for you, boss. Excellent work, Asta. Anywhere will do, thank you. Angios, you looking for something? It's a long story. You see, I let Shell sweet-talk me into rummaging through antiques because she said I could make a fortune if I'm lucky. But when I started sensing some of them, I stumbled across an ancient notebook left behind by one of my people. I'm really interested to learn more about it, and even though it's barely legible, I want to keep searching for stuff like this. I have to help them. I have to find even more memories for my friends. So you came to Lady Shell for help? Yes, he did, but time is money, so please continue searching. There's so much stuff lying around here. Are you sure you're not just making it harder for him? I can definitely sense something similar coming from one of these antiques, but there's just too many of them. My, just look at all this dust. It's not that I don't want to help you, my dear. Those items are simply far too old, and tracing their origins is almost impossible. If I hadn't brought them in for safekeeping, someone else in Amraton would have likely broken them by now. Then again, I'm no expert on these things. If only Virgil was here to sort them out. Here, let me help. There we go. Aren't you just grabbing stuff at random? When hard work can get the job done, you have to rely on your luck and intuition. Trust me. This is... Huh? Oh my, it actually worked. There's no mistaking it. This is a star crest. It's exactly what I was looking for. Good to hear. Since it appears to hold much value for you, I'll let you keep it free of charge. I have no use for it here, so consider it a gift from my #1 customer. Thank you so much, Lady Shell. I have to go now. See you. It's already dark out. Let me walk you back. Ouch! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to... Tweety? Hey, it's you, Mr. Navigator. Sorry about that. I was in too much of a hurry just now. Are you alright, ma'am? Oh, good. None of the letters went missing. Ma'am? Let me introduce you our newest courier. She's pretty talented, you know. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you all. My name's Mithra, and I've been assigned to Miss Tweety as her assistant. This feels completely off. You're so much taller than her. Sorry everyone, but I really have to go. I'll make sure to apologize to you properly later, Tweety. See you around, Mr. Navigator. Now, are you sure there's nothing else? Is this all you can remember? For a certain reason, you spent most of your time living in a city where you were stationed. Just forget about it. Remembering these things won't do you any good now. I don't care if it hurts. I have to regain my memories. I can still remember her, my love, but for some reason I can't even remember her face. It was only because of her that I swore to protect the righteous with my blade. So please at least tell me her name. Ta-da! Well, did my graceful entrance take you by surprise? Hey, you guys started without me. It's your fault for being so slow. I didn't miss anything, did I? Sorry, but I don't remember anything either. I see. Then what about that other name? Claymore. How dare you bring up that person's name again? Hey, settle down already. Let go of me. We agreed to never mention him again. You dismembered that person yourself that day. Is this why you gathered us here today? To make us remember the pain again? I hated that person. Somehow I just did, and I don't know why. But when Ed just showed me, it only convinced me even more. That person, his name was Achilles, and he was our leader. Yeah, so what? He was our general and the leader of our group, but he betrayed us. The truth is, we all agreed on it, on letting ourselves be destroyed. But when his blade pierced my heart, I felt resentment. I was so relieved to be able to feel something after all, but soon I realized the pain wasn't going away. The captain was once a great hero and a good friend to us all. Putting an end to his suffering is the least we can do. That's right, he was a hero, and I owed him my life. That's why it felt even more hatred. When he suddenly attacked. It shouldn't be like this. I know I shouldn't hate him. Maybe you were forgetting something important? For example, were there really only 5 of us back then? I won't remember everything. What happened to us in the past, and what happened when we finally reawakened. What exactly have we forgotten? Will we ever remember it all? The person we can't remember is the one who recorded everything about us. Forgive us, our long forgotten friend. I can sense the presence of Aurorians deep inside this frozen cave, but how? Is this why the Queen asked me to investigate? Just hang on, I'll get you guys out of here. Everything is in place now. The seal will only be broken once a Caelestite decides to free them from this place. In exchange, it will trap me here and slowly drain my strength. But even if I become an Eclipsite, I'll continue to watch over them. Was that... Captain, why? Did I... Huh? I'm still alive? Hey, what's that light coming from down there? Has the seal been activated already? This formation is this place from before. The cave where that man... A Caelestite? My head. What's happening? Why do I suddenly hear so many voices? No, go away. Leave me alone. Are you okay? That voice. He's still alive. Claymore, the defender of the kingdom, is going to destroy us all. Hey, now's not the time to be thinking about that. This boy saved us, but it looks like he's in real bad shape. Saving people comes first, just as always. We'll figure out the rest later. Then let's go. He's coming after us. Magic of the forest hide us from the eyes of our pursuers. Go. There is no escape. Death to all enemies. A surge of raw power burst forth, ripping through the dense magical branches. It hurts. The Caelestite. I must spare him. The energy from the massive sword cleaves the ground as it surges towards the group. But at the very last second, the Eclipsite diverts his overwhelming power away from them. Silently, he watches as his quarry escapes. Ludovice. Czerny. And one king. An ancient king, brother of Achilles, and for the first time, Achilles' sword is pointing at him. I'm gonna... What am I gonna? I'm gonna go with the Old Seal formation. Why not? Can I sort by Old Seal? No, but I can sort by Independent. I believe they count as independent, right? Yeah. Regal, Frostfire, Where's the rest of the lot? It's just... oh, there they are. Mythos and Requiem. And I'm missing a converter, so I'm just gonna bring... I don't know. Mithra is not the classic converter, so I'm gonna bring Pollux. Sure. The emblem is different from the ones that Adras and the others carry. It has a unique image engraved on it. Could it be Claymore's? I can definitely sense his power coming from it. Psychic Scan! Day 5, and the traitor said the heroes shall die. Out of my way. I see. They're Eclipsites now. They were brave and loyal soldiers, but you twisted them into monsters. And now, only another monster like me can put an end to their suffering. There was no other choice. Can you still call yourself king now? Or a person, for that matter? Gaius Agamemnon? Come down from your rotten throne and face me. Agamemnon? That's a name I recognize. I wish I had Claymore for this occasion, but alas, I'm gonna still have to wait quite a bit of time until I can get him. What do you do, Rego? Oh, diagonal attacks. Sure, that's actually gonna be useful here. Oh, they're running away. Almost. There's a lot of blue, and the blue is blocked. That's not very nice of you. Block the blue. Okay, now we should be able to get them all. Almost. I wish there was some way to make rainbow teams work, but alas. What in the world? Lord Achilles, don't tell me you've lost your mind as well. Beyond us sits the king. We cannot allow you to pass. If any of you still see me as Achilles, then please stand aside. I have something to say to that man. But let him pass. You couldn't stop him even if you tried. There's no need to sacrifice yourself so pointlessly. Yes, your majesty. This way, Lord Achilles. None of my comrades ever lost their minds. Remember that. You've suffered so much just to survive until now, Achilles. Why not let things end as they should? My comrades and I don't care about becoming martyrs, but I know they deserve a much better ending, and I'm willing to trade my life to give it to them. But from the moment your guards drew their swords at me, I realized you never intended to let us live. My loyalty to you ends today. What makes you say that? Could it be because of the dead Celestite you're carrying on your back? Well, you can keep her. Besides, I knew this day would eventually come. You and your comrades owe me nothing. If anything, I am indebted to you. But we all know perfectly well that I was right to do the things I've done. I seek your eradication not out of personal desire, but for the sake of the hard-won peace that our kingdom now enjoys. How could you say that? I sacrificed all that I held dear to me, and our kingdom is now at peace because of it. I will always remember every drop of blood you and your comrades shed for our nation. The Elder Council was forced into rebellion, and the flames of war still burn throughout the kingdom. Is this what you call peace? The flames are under my control. I know exactly what they must burn. Who was your spy within the Elder Council? And who have you sent to destroy them? Why was I left in the dark all this time? Achilles, when you swore to uphold justice at all cost, I knew I had to distance myself from you. But there are still so many people in the Elder Council who are loyal to the kingdom. How could you think, Achilles? The North was once a chaotic and war-stricken place, but you and I have laid the foundations of peace. No one in the Elder Council cherishes peace, which is why they chose to sow animosity between us. When my family came under suspicion, the tyrant exiled them to the coldest reaches of the land and left them to die. The Elder Council bore witness to the destruction of my family and did nothing to help me as I was taken prisoner. I have accepted everything that has happened to me. So you decided to exterminate the former king's entire family. At the time, I was too late to stop you, but even then I didn't realize your hatred extended towards the Elder Council as well. You're wrong. I let go of my grudge long ago, which is why we were able to unite the warring city-states of Northland into one true nation. What has the Elder Council done to deserve their fate? They fear me, Achilles. They wish to stop my revolution by turning our people against me, including the priests. They've also wronged you in order to win your favor and your military strength, haven't they? That's none of my concern. There was once a time when I believed either of us could be king, but you have always been too upright for the throne. Someone like you could never purge the corruption from our kingdom and bring peace to its people. If only you were born into an era of peace. As powerful and impartial as you are, you could have been the greatest marshal in our kingdom's history. But right now, there's nothing you can do to help me. You are hardly the marshal Northland needs at this time, which is why you can never be more than a general, or a monster in charge of other monsters. Enough of your senseless prattling, Agamemnon. Release my comrades and stop all of this senseless killing. And if I refuse? The source of the Eclipsites' menace has been eradicated, the Elder Council is on the brink of collapse, and the temple has lost its high priest. As the undeniable victor, why do you insist on continuing your murderous spree? Now that you've eliminated 2 of the 3 governing bodies of our kingdom, you could become the emperor of all Northland. You and your compatriots are far too powerful to be left alive. Your very existences pose a great risk to the peace I so desperately desire. And the fact remains that you are all powerless to suppress the corruption in your bodies. At the very least, you must spare the children and let my comrades leave the kingdom so that they can take our dear friend back to her distant homeland and lay her to rest. I will stay here and pay whatever price you ask of me. I never thought you would speak on behalf of the Elder Council at the very end. Are you doing this out of justice, or perhaps out of allegiance to your own people? I'm doing this as a person, Agamemnon. The other star warriors have fallen into madness. You, Achilles, are the only one whose will hasn't faltered. It's no wonder that foolish Celestite gave her life to... The pressure from a powerful slash cuts him off mid-sentence. Not another word. I won't let you insult my dear friend any longer. Friend, you say? Was I not your friend as well, Achilles? During my military days, you were my most dependable ally, as trustworthy as my own sword arm. I still remember the countless times you saved my life. But the most memorable instance was when I dropped my shield in battle, and you protected me with your body. I remember all 17 of the injuries you sustained that day. And because of me, you broke ranks and cut down the spearmen who were closing in on me, all without your shield. Your wounds were just as grave as mine, and you were put in shackles for violating orders. Your own sister passed away in prison because of it too. Allies, I know you can never kill me, Achilles, because there isn't a better person alive who could take my place. Neither of us wants to plunge our kingdom into chaos once again. Now leave. It makes no difference if I let one of you or all of you go. Take them all with you. Your teammates, the warriors who swear their loyalty to you, the children of the Elder Council, and your Celestite friend. Take them someplace far away, and never set foot on our pure and untainted lands ever again. I'll remove any mention of you and your comrades from the annals of our history. No one will sing your praises or seek the power you possess ever again. I'll ensure that the art of creating Eclipsite soldiers is lost to the passage of time. Look me in the eyes, Gaius Agamemnon, and tell me that you're doing this not for personal gain, but for the sake of our ideals. Yes, even as I descended into a river of unforgivable sin, I will always yearn for peace. This will be especially true once I take the throne and look upon the chaos as king. And so, I will bear the filth which you could never accept. So long as Northland is plagued by neither war nor the ones who seek it, I solemnly swear. No boy will have to beg for bread to survive, no saintess will have to burn ever again, no child will ever get lost in the forest. No girl will be feared because of her flames, no child will be born and left in an orphanage, no one will have to spend their entire life in tears. And no upright person will have to feel the pain of betrayal ever again. I will devour every trace of filth until all of Northland is as pure and flawless as the snow that covers it. For this, I will pay any price. Tell me, how does it feel to sit alone atop a rotten throne? Farewell, Gaius Agamemnon. Farewell, my friend. May you all find peace one day. It's cold. This throne is colder than you could ever imagine, my friend. The Hunters, a tale lost to time. Truth is often buried beneath the sands of time. What else can I do? Even if I record everything, will anyone ever know the truth? I have failed. There's nothing I can do to save you. But I have also succeeded. No one in the kingdom will ever mention your names again. You will be forgotten. Regardless of achievement or disgrace, you will be forgotten. You are all fading stars. Once your light dims, no one will remember you. And yet you are still writing in your journal, Lord Achilles. Even if we destroy every record of their existence, you can never forget about them. It's because Freya once said that she didn't want us to be forgotten. The rest of the world can forget about us, since that calamity will never appear in this world again. But I can't. I can't forget about them. The words I'm writing are only for myself. And you're certain the seal is sturdy enough to withstand the test of time? Everything is in place now. The seal will only be broken once a Caelestite decides to free them from this place. The stars are at peace now, and the children have been safely escorted out of Northland by the others. There's only one last thing I can do for you, Lord Achilles, and now is the time to do it. What would that be? I'm the only mortal in this world who knows about this place, and I have to ensure that its existence remains a secret forever. I owe you my life, my lord, and now it's time for me to repay you with it. Lord Achilles, why did you stop me? That's enough, Antony. You've already given me your loyalty and friendship. There's no need to give me your life. But this formation serves two purposes: to maintain the seal on my comrades and to prevent me from harming them once I lose my sanity. In exchange, it will trap me here and slowly drain my strength. But even if I become an Eclipsite, I'll continue to watch over them. I have no way of leaving this place, Antony. So please, find Eravale in my place and help me lay Ludovise to rest in her homeland. This was the promise I made to her. Ludovise once told me that Eravale was not yet open to the outside world. It may take you years to find it. But until then, you're not allowed to die. Lord Achilles, you knew I would try to take my life in order to keep this place a secret, didn't you? So you decided to use this as an excuse to keep me from doing so. You've given every ounce of kindness in your body to everyone but yourself. It isn't fair, my lord. But if this is your will, then I, Antony Longinus, hereby swear to you. The Longinus family will search for Eravale, as well as the means to save you and your comrades. Even if our search spans across generations, we will not stop until we succeed. Antony, from this day forth, my descendants and I will bear your secret. And if I am unable to be with you at the end of your eternal vigil, Lord Achilles, the Longinus family will stay by your side throughout the ages. There is no need for that. The world may forget about the stars, but we will always persist in our quest to save you. If we have to do so in total obscurity, then so be it. You and the others deserve it. Shortly after Antony leaves, Claymore uses a simple set of tools to carve out a number of new emblems. After carefully carving the image of a scroll onto one of them, he carefully places it inside his notebook. Ludovise, let's wait for the melting of the snow and the coming of spring together. And here we have the title of the event. Heroes, it's springtime. Them's the heroes, and that's the springtime. And 2, Crow. Umbreton brings guidance, but with it comes the creepy night crows. You know what? I'm just gonna use a regular E-Tile team. Except, who do I swap here? I'm gonna swap Jiraiya for Mithra. Let's see how Mithra plays.
集合
Let's level you up first and foremost.
翼に艶が出た悪人をシュトゥクスに送ろう
And here is the crows. I just connected the dots. The title of the map of the mission is with crows, and she has crows.
翼に艶が出た私は真夜中の墓場鳥
Or ravens. Come on. One last upgrade. Am I gonna have enough? Jasper, I am.
翼に艶が出た
And enough boxes. Good.
私は信念の実践家
There we go. Breakthroughs. BT1, BT2. Oh, BT3 is preemptive. Now I'm tempted to pull her. Don't have enough Drews. Oh well. Yeah, let's go with this team. See how she works in combination with Goldie. Yeah, she synergizes with Goldie. So let's see. So this emblem was made for Miss Ludwise. Just like in Adras's dream, Claymore, or rather Achilles, used to be a kind and upright person. But the Claymore we just saw was such a violent being. What could have happened between back then and now? Not only that, Adras and his comrades were the ones who killed their captain with their own hands. Oh, by the way, this is a story of a dream story, which is like a side story that gives a free skin. I never streamed the dream stories, so this might feel a little disjointed. Are you alright? Ever since that day, you've had such a concerned look on your face. Is something about my dream bothering you? If it is, it's always a good idea to tell other people about it. Don't bother everything up, okay? Do you guys still remember when we went back to that frozen cave? You were all so familiar with that place. That's because we went there on a mission a long time ago. We can't remember any specific details though, so it might be a side effect of being sealed away for so long. But what I do remember is that there was something clearly wrong with that man during our mission. It's no good. I can't remember anything else, but many years later that was where he found us. It proves that he betrayed us. But when we woke up, the place was totally different from when we first entered it. I guess 2000 years can really change a place, right? I only went to that cave under Queen Bethlehem's guidance. A while ago, I rescued an Aurorian that had been frozen in the ice. From the very beginning, I thought... Bethlehem? Huh? I'm all out of clues. What should I do now? If I combine everything I saw just now with what I saw in the dream, it proves that Claymore was the one who sealed everyone away in the arena before taking them to the frozen cave. But when they finally woke up, their memories were in total disarray, and they ended up killing Claymore without even realizing it. If this is really the truth, it's almost too painful to bear. I'm sorry, but there's someplace I want to go. Haven't I already told you enough times, my dear? It's impossible for me to know the full history of each of these objects. Not to mention that many of these things are ill-gotten gains from the senior Eastman's early days. Back then, Ambraton was a cesspool of crime and chaos. Just about everything in the town came from dubious origins at best. I was the only one who was willing to safeguard these objects as well. But this is really important to me. Oh, don't frown like that, my dear. It breaks my heart to see you so dejected. Ah, if only Virgil were here to sort things out. How about this? It's getting late, so why don't I just sell you every single scroll and handwritten note in here all at once? That way you can take it all home and research it at your own pace. I'll even throw in a family discount just for you. So what do you say? Yep, okay then. Hey Celestite, you sure you want to walk around Ambraton all by yourself this late at night? Hey, see that? Celestite just brought a ton of stuff from the Cloud Rover Guild. I don't know, robbing the last Celestite could have some pretty serious consequences. Do you have any idea how scary the Love Gators can be? Come on, it's the middle of the night. We just have to rough him up a little and run off with the goods before anyone notices. We could skip town and go somewhere far away, a place where even the Shadow Lord couldn't find us. Just look at the size of that case. Once we make our escape, we can live like kings for the rest of our lives. Fine, but let's wait until he makes it a little further out of Ambraton. That's when we'll make our move. Who's there? Oh, I guess it's true that the Celestite can sense us. If that's the case, we'll have to make our move now. Wait a minute, you don't want any of this stuff, it's just a bunch of old writings and scrolls. Hear that? Sounds like a historical treasure to me. You're not listening to me at all. Get going, idiots. Huh? It's her, the Raven Hunter. What's she doing here? Alright, you shameless low-lifers. Alright, you shameless low-lives. Time to face your punishment. I'm glad I brought Mitra. It's lore accurate. Or story accurate, rather. You have 2 CD. And you also have 2 CD. Okay, that's gonna work out. Gonna work out just fine. Almost all of them. All of them. Yeah, I'm not gonna even have a chance to use Mitra. Am I? Yeah. That's what a proper elemental team gets you compared to a rainbow team. Thanks. You idiot. Huh? You know full well you're a Celestite, so why do you insist on walking around completely unprotected? Even if you're on good terms with the Shadow Lord and his gang, that's no excuse for underestimating the dangers of Ambraton. Don't let me catch you walking through these streets alone ever again. Unbelievable. You actually got yourselves mugged. All of Ambraton is abuzz right now because of you. When I saw that you were perfectly fine, I thought there had been some mistake. Huh? The Shadow Lord and his people were furious when they found out, so they hunted down the guys who tried to rob you. But since you're okay, I suppose it was a good opportunity to take out some more of the trash around here. Here, a token of sympathy from Lady Shawl. She was very insistent that I give it to you. Thanks, but really I'm fine. Someone came to my rescue just in the nick of time. I heard. The scumbags who mugged you told us that the Raven Hunter was the one who saved you. Yeah, that's what they called her too, the Raven Hunter. She started showing up around 2 years ago. Every now and then she hunts down criminals in the dead of night and punishes them. An Ambraton vigilante who only appears at night? Sounds a lot like Pitman from back in the day. Be careful of what you say. That person's methods are far more brutal. We're both ravens, but one thing we don't have in common is that she doesn't leave any loose ends behind. Regardless of their crimes, she beats them all to within an inch of their lives. A lot of people suspect that she might be a rogue Justice Knight or something. Package for you, Mr. Navigator. Puissant here. Thank you. You bought even more of this stuff? Aren't you just trying to find a needle in a haystack at this point? I know, but this is all I can do right now. Besides, scouring history for lost knowledge will always be a challenge. Hello, Mithra. So, Tweety, do you have deliveries to make out here too? Such a bad memory, Mr. Navigator. It's almost Windelian, you know. I came to confirm Ewell's mail. Hey, you're right, I forgot about it. Vice and Carleen should be back before Wind the Lion. I'm sure Vice will be more than happy to. Now that I've delivered Lady Shell's gift and confirmed his safety, I'm taking my leave. I should get going too. See you around, Mr. Navigator. Bye. Alright, see you later. Wait, Casta. I don't know if I can handle flipping through every single one of these notes. Think you can use your incredible luck to tell me where to start? When hard work can save you and you have nowhere else to turn, that's when you should clap your hands and pray for luck. But you can't rely on luck when hard work is still an option. Then again, I could add it to my list of services rendered. Here, start with this one. Oh, looks like your secret technique failed this time. I don't sense anything from this notebook. I rely on a lot more than just my luck, you know. Why don't you try believing in yourself a little more instead? I suppose you're right. Sorry, Casta. I shouldn't have tried to take advantage of your good luck like that. Huh? Look at the cover of this notebook. It's a Wind the Lion doll. It must have belonged to a Celestite. It's faint, but this notebook is giving off a wavelength as familiar as those emblems. This may be just Miss Ludovice's notebook. Looks like you're on the right track again. See you. But Miss Ludovice never returned to Eravale in her lifetime. Maybe there were other traveling Celestites like her who knew how to make Wind Lion dolls. Still, there's no denying the familiar feeling coming from this notebook. Guess I won't know until I open it and see.
服が汚れずに済んで幸いでした。
N3, Celestite. Throughout his life, Achilles has parted ways with so many, and this won't be the last. Yeah, let's continue with this team. It works just about well enough. In the middle of a cold winter night, a special group of people gather just outside of a frozen cave. From within the cave, their venerable and aging master speaks to them about an existence they must protect. The king has fulfilled his promise and peace has been restored. Now, there's no need for the world to remember the Eclipsite soldiers or the augmentation techniques which gave rise to them. The children who were exiled from these lands found new tribes to call their own. In fact, some claim that they even discovered a paradise floating in the sky. Lady Freya's skin rebuilt the border city into a splendid and beautiful place. The frozen mountain, which stood since time immemorial, has melted and formed a lake as pristine and glassy as a mirror. That's the Mirror Lake in Northland. And yet, I never succeeded in finding Eravale. Though my life has spanned many years, I failed to take our dear friend Ludwise back to her home and lay her to rest. It's not your fault, Anthony. I've grown old, Lord Achilles. Death threatens to take me at any time. But before it does, I have more to say to you. That's why I asked my children to bring me here today. I wish to express my remorse, my lord. By failing to complete the mission you've given me, I have failed you as your guard. And I am your soldier. I have no way of dying at your side in battle. I believed myself to be loyal, and yet I have done nothing but disappoint you. And even at the end, I'll have to close my eyes before you. Raise your head, Anthony. I don't blame you, only the utmost pride and gratitude. You've already done more than enough for us, my friend. No, you deserve better than this, my lord. You've already lost so many people. You must think I'm cruel for letting you see me in my old and dying state. But I'm worried that if I didn't come, you would concern yourself unnecessarily for my sake. As your guard, it's only right that I die before you. If I didn't know about your immense burden, I would dream of fighting at your side again someday. My general, the hero of the kingdom, you devoured the darkness, yet I am the only one who bore witness to your light. My descendants will be the ones to stay at your side from now on, but few will ever remember the greatness of your accomplishments. Rest assured, Anthony. Even if history forgets us, I will never abandon my purpose. I made a promise to my comrades that I would bear it all. So let go of your remorse and rest, my weary friend. You've more than earned it. Ah, your forgiveness means more to me than you'll ever know, my lord. What's your bet that Mithra is his descendant? But what about Ludwise? I can't close my eyes just yet. I can't. You saved me, and yet I failed you, Lord Achilles. I failed Dominic as well. Look back on your life, Anthony. You have always protected the weak and defenseless as well as our honor. You have sown the seeds of love and loyalty and raised your children and grandchildren with pride. You sacrificed wealth and glory for the sake of keeping your promise. No soul shines brighter than yours, my friend. No part of your life was spent in vain. You have honored the wishes of those who sacrificed themselves, and my own wish as well. But be at peace, Anthony. You have earned your place in the paradise of soldiers. And if it should close its doors to you, I'll be there to pry them open with my blade. So don't worry. Ludwig and I will linger in this world, waiting for the dawn of the future she once saw. So let your final moments be filled with hope, my friend. Lord Achilles. You wanna know why I'm going this far for them? You're doing the same, aren't you? As far as I'm concerned, there's no difference between us. As Lord Achilles' faithful guard, I have a duty to uphold. But I'm not certain if things can truly change. Hey, Anthony, if you ask me, that's exactly what hope is. A torch that burns in the darkest night. I know I'll be burned out, but the path I forge will guide others out of the darkness. From now on, only those who follow this path need no longer fear getting lost. The stars shine down on all of us. You, me, and countless other people who suffer in our world. Do you really think they could see the silver lining before they started? You're saying, look behind you, Anthony. You've already illuminated the way for so many people. It may not be now, but that change will definitely happen sometime in the future, and it's all thanks to what you've done in life. Have faith in the future. You've done so much for everyone else, but now it's your turn to rest. Do I truly deserve this? Do you really have to ask? Anthony Longinus, I am honored to have witnessed the moment in which the flame of your proud and noble soul was extinguished. Be well as you journey to the soldier's paradise, my friend. You deserve it all. Grandfather smiled as he passed away. As his successor, I am honored to enter this cave and serve you, Lord Achilles. Then take this emblem and wear it with pride. I present it to him and to you, his noble descendants. But my lord, this emblem is far too precious. It's far too precious for us to accept. Anthony was my comrade in arms, as well as a true friend. He earned my respect, and so I extend the same to you. I only hope that the power of this emblem will be of use to your family. Take him home. Your grandfather lived a full and meaningful life and deserves to be laid to rest with the tears and blessings of his family. I understand, Lord Achilles. If you'll excuse us. My friends, I'd like to rest my eyes for a while too. Please, visit me in my dreams and keep me company once again. And so began his solitary and endless dream. But he will stray from his world once more when he stirs from his slumber. Pardon me, but do you know how to enter Eravale? We'd been searching for this place for years, and we were told that the entrance was nearby. Huh? Why are you going to Eravale? We have a promise to keep. Forgive me for being blunt, but you greatly resemble the Caelestite mentioned in our family's legends. Oh, is that so? Well, you're lucky because I happen to be Force Boost. Alright, you strange outsiders, let's see what kind of wicked thoughts you have in your heads. You're awake, Lord Achilles. Are you Antony's grandson? No, my lord, it's been many, many ages since our ancestors' time. My memories have been broken again. How many of them did I lose this time? Please don't be sad, Lord Achilles. We've come bearing good news. Oh, they were telling the truth after all. So you're a claimer, huh? I must ask that you address Lord Achilles in a more proper way, Mr. Czerny. Seriously? Because I think claimer sounds way cooler. Or are you... your clothes, your face. Are you one of Ludwig's people? Sorry, but I don't know any Ludwigs. And people aren't exactly fond on running around in the outside world, you know. She once said her family left Eravale long ago, so she spent her entire life searching for it again. Could you two tell me your names? I will do my best to remember. I would be honored, my lord. I am Dominic Longinus, and I reside on an island currently known as Azerite. Dominic. Hearing that name fills me with nostalgia. Mr. Anthony wished that, in any age, a familiar presence would be there to greet you upon your awakening. Sorry if I sounded rude just now. My name is Czerny, and I find your friend here wandering around Eravale, so I took a little peek into his mind. I saw your entire story, and I gotta say, it was awesome. Especially your friendship with that Celestite girl. The whole thing shook me to my core. So, not only am I going to take Ludwig back to Eravale to be laid to rest, I'm also gonna save all of you. Now, where's the seal? Can any Celestite undo it? Please don't release them now, Anthony. It's not their time yet. Huh? Ludwig sealed them away in order to prevent the corruption in their bodies from spreading to their minds. She wanted to give them a much-needed respite from their suffering. Only when their bodies have been completely transformed will there be hope of preserving their sentience. I have also infused colorless magic into all of their seals. Once their bodies have been released, I want to free their locked emotions as well. I don't really get it, but that's fine. It's your call after all. You've been fighting off the corruption for a long time now, too, haven't you? I'll help you find a way out of this mess, and if that doesn't work, I can seal you away too. Is that truly possible? Can't hurt to try, can it? We can figure out how to save you first, then we can take Ludwig back and lay her to rest. I can't be sealed away like the others. If I enter a similar state of unconsciousness, there won't be anyone left to maintain their seal. I appreciate your kind offer, but I have a duty to preserve this formation and ensure that my friends remain sealed away. Well, that's fine too. We have plenty of time. I'm gonna stick around and try a few things out. Feel free to go home whenever you want, Dominic. If you require anything, Mr. Czerny, all you need to do is ask. Our family is more than willing to assist you. Czerny, did you really travel here all the way from Eravale simply because you were moved by our story? Of course, but I also want to prove something to myself. I want to prove that I'm not a weakling. I want them all to know that I'm capable of accomplishing great things too. When all of this is over, I'm sure everyone will finally respect me as a hero. And then they'll have no choice but to pick me as a colossus. But that's besides the point. Anyone who rescues a hero can be called a hero too, right? It's good to have an ambition, Czerny. Regardless of your reasons for being here, I'm grateful you came. But a person's greatness doesn't just come from their accomplishments. I hope you remember what you want in the first place. Yeah, of course, I hear you. Just leave it to me. Now then, where should I begin? There's really no need for you to do this, Czerny. Enough people have sacrificed themselves for our sake. So please, just take Ludwig back to Eravale. I would be eternally grateful for you doing that alone. Force boost!
安心してお任せください。
準備完了。やっちゃう。食らいなさい。真実の重み。今すぐ。
Randy Goldie.
刀は抜かれました。そうか、それ。
Ah, well, that was enough.
仕込みを回収されますか。心地よい眠りにつかせて差し上げます。
We're really not gonna get the chance to use Mithra. Unless I BT3 her randomly. This is gonna be trickier than I thought. I have no doubt about that. But don't worry, I'll find a way. Besides, you could use the company, don't you think? Dominic can take care of all the food and water I need, so don't worry about me. This new and exciting adventure for me too, you know? In that case, you can stay with the rest of my comrades. But no matter what you may hear at night, you cannot leave that place, understand? Oh, it's starting to sound a lot more dangerous now. My light has long been drained. There's no telling how much longer I can hold on. Do you see those markings on the wall? Those were my handiwork. But if you stay close to them, I won't go near you. Nice try, but you're not scaring me away. Since I already accepted this task, I'm gonna do a good job of it, so just you wait and see. I'm out of clues again. I wonder what happened next, and who's this Czerny guy anyway? Doesn't seem very trustworthy. Is this really okay? I should write to Jiraiya. She's an expert on history. Maybe she knows more about the Star Warriors. Wait, my nose is bleeding? Have I been overusing my powers lately? This isn't good. I can't let anyone see me like this. So this won't work either, huh? Wonder what went wrong this time. Don't mean to blame you, Czerny, but please stop wasting more time on this. It's not worth the time. You're still young. Not a chance. In fact, that's precisely why I can give up now. You may not know this, but my people have gotten complacent ever since Eravale decided to withdraw from the war. To find peace and quiet by retreating from the world, or so we say. The truth is, we're just hiding away in our own little bubble. But even so, we're still caught up in all kinds of conflict. I'm gonna prove to everyone that I can do it. I have what it takes. I'll get nowhere staying at home instead of being stuck on the ground forever. I'd rather take a chance and see how high I can fly. There's still time, so please just trust me. I promise I'll find a way to either seal you away or keep the corruption from taking over your mind. I just need a few days to rest, just a few will do. I'm sorry, Chardonnay, but I'm running out of time. I've already gone through every single one of Bloodvase's journals, but aside from stories and music sheets, nothing can help me. I've been gone for so long, wonder how many times I could have been chosen as a pilot by now. Damn it. No, I don't think the music sheets are useless. So you heard, huh? But I'm out here. Chardonnay, in my cruel and unforgivable world, words of hatred are easily spoken, but few can retain their kindness in the face of pain. That music, which comes from the heart, is a testament to the glory of this world's people. Many years ago, I had the privilege of listening to one of Ludwig's songs. It was an elegant and compassionate melody, as soft and gentle as moonlight. Could you enter my dreams and help me recall her music once again? The night is dark and this place is so cold. I think we could both use the calm glow of the moon. Now that your light's been devoured, the only thing left is darkness that continues to corrupt you from within. Even as a Celestite, I can discern its color. I'm sorry, but your mind is too dangerous for me to enter now. I have no way of safely searching your consciousness for a way to separate you from the darkness. It's the reason why this is taking me so long. But please, just give me a little more time. Alright, after taking a day to rest, I should be able to continue searching through these memories. I think my hunch is right. Someone deliberately scattered these notes all over Astra. Even though their writing is almost completely illegible, the pages are still so full of history. It's almost as if whoever did this couldn't bear to destroy these notes. As if they were waiting for a Celestite to sense them someday. Anyway, time to get to work. How could this be happening? I trained for over a decade just to be able to pilot a Colossus, so why am I so useless when it comes to helping Claymore? It shouldn't be like this, it shouldn't... I've been here for so long, I can't possibly go home empty-handed. Chardonnay, just give me a second to rest. I've been using my psychic powers for so long that it feels like my head's gonna split apart. Run, Chardonnay. Huh? I couldn't get rid of them. The darkness inside me is rising. You have to go now, otherwise I'm gonna kill you. No way! Oh no, he's serious. He won't last much longer. What has happened? What am I missing here? That's right, the journals. I need to search for every detail of her mind and find the answer. And just wake up. Why are you sleeping on the floor? And look at yourself. You have dried blood running from your nose all the way down to your chest. Just what is it that you're keeping from us? Spill it. I'm sorry, but I can't tell you yet. Please just give me a few more days and I'll tell you everything. See ya. Hey, hold on. If Claymore isn't saved, I can't let them know about it. Absolutely not. No, this can't be possible. She made her choice a long time ago. She even predicted it. The person who's gonna save them isn't me, but another Celestite in the distant future. Why does it have to be like this? No, no! I failed them, all of them. I squandered Ludwig's last-ditch efforts, and I failed Achilles. Is there really nothing we can do to help you, Achilles? That's gonna warrant a screenshot. I couldn't do anything for you besides waste your time. I never amounted to anything, did I? Tell me, Achilles, tell me what fool I am. Leave, Chardonnay. With my final moments of clarity, I want to thank you for staying with me all this time. Having someone to talk to was enough to placate the monsters in my heart. Leave this place and tell no one about it. I don't want any more kind-hearted people to sacrifice anything for my sake. Ah! Goodbye, Chardonnay. You didn't fail. You didn't fail, Chardonnay. I can still help you. No, my voice can't reach him. Why is it happening right now? Let me help you, Chardonnay. I can... Wait, don't leave him alone. I can still help you.
服が汚れずに済んで幸いでした。
And 4. Long night. The night is too long for anyone, so Mithra makes the first move. You're covered in blood again. Even the Caelestites have a limit to their powers, don't they? Who are you talking to? Cherny, where's Cherny? There's no one else here but us. Wait, who's Cherny? No, he was just there. He was crying too. I have to help him save Achilles. Out of my way, I'll use my healing magic to... That won't be necessary, I can handle things from here. Ugh. Just look at all this blood. What have you been doing these last few days? This courier was kind enough to make you some medicine to stop the bleeding. You should thank her for her troubles. Thank you. It's nothing. I just came to pick up your mail. They should really update the sprites of old Seal Aurorians. Like, you can see just how low res it is compared to Mithras, right? We're not idiots. Whatever it is you're doing, it has something to do with us. And look where you've gotten yourself. If you won't tell us anything, I'll have to tell someone else about your situation. Like, maybe... Don't tell Vice or Curleen about this, please. So are you gonna talk? I'm trying to learn the truth about something. Sorry, but that's all I can tell you right now. When the time comes, I'll tell you everything. Are you holding back because you're worried about how we'll feel? It's because of my dream that you're caught up in all of this now. I'm sorry, but I have to learn the truth about what happened to Achilles. I mean, Claymore. But I can't reach them after I left your dream. There must be some other way to impart my thoughts. Victoria once said that all Caelestites' thoughts would reach. I have to help them. There's a Caelestite at his side. He hasn't given up yet. You look like you barely have any blood left in your body. If you keep pushing yourself like this, you'll die. What are you gonna do this far for a group of outsiders like us? There are no outsiders on Soros, you're family. Also, I'm just like Cherny. I can't stand by and do nothing, not after seeing their story. I refuse to let the stars fade away so tragically. Please, I just need a little more time. Does your head still hurt? I'm fine, just need some fresh air. I almost forgot, but could you please deliver this to Jiraiya? She's stationed at the Riddle Desert Post. You treat your friends incredibly well. You were looking through those antique books for your friends, weren't you? Forgive me if I'm being intrusive, but this is a letter asking for Lady Jiraiya's help, isn't it? Yeah. I want to help them no matter what. I just want to uncover the truth, even if it's long overdue. I want to see what happened to Achilles and understand how he ended up like that. I still have a hope that I can find a way to help him. Also, I still need to find Ludwig's remains. I'm sorry for giving you such weird answers. Don't be. I'm the one who asked you a strange question to begin with. I'll make sure this letter makes it safely to Lady Jiraiya. Thanks for your help. And for the medicine too. It's chilling, but it definitely stopped the bleeding. I'm a courier, and couriers always have a few tricks up their sleeve. Well, I'll be going now. I propose that we end this right here and now. I agree with Freakson. Reclaiming our memories shouldn't come at the expense of yet another life, so let's put a stop to this. Even if it means we'll never remember your love again? I have all the time in the world to keep searching for her. What do you say, Freya? There are no outsiders on Soros, your family. Those were his words. I've always put my trust in my friends, and he's no different. I respect his decision. You're still hopeful even though you were betrayed in the past? I'm a knight. Leading the charge into battle has always been my duty. If stab wounds could never discourage me from that. Then I want to believe in him too. We're not perfect by any means, so maybe we shouldn't be so quick to count Angios out. In the past, no matter what kind of pain or weakness we faced, as long as we had each other, we could overcome anything and keep pushing forward. Wow, that was beautiful, Cynthia. I haven't said anything like that, anything that serious in a long time. It's really not like you at all. I want Silent Hunters to be together again. What does everyone think of that? Even after everything I said to him, he still lucked out and found this out from another one of the bosses. I think it's called Starcrest. He's prying into the secret of the Star Warriors. I have to carry out my mission and stop him, but I want to help them no matter what. I should give it to him tomorrow. Come out and face me, you cowards. Raven Hunter, not again. Why won't you leave us alone? We're just trying to shake her down for a little money, that's all. What makes you think she has anything worth stealing? Why wouldn't she? She's been working for the Cloud Rover Guild and is even friends with that Celestite guy. Sorry to disappoint you, money-grabbing idiots, but that thing is completely worthless. But trying to steal a worthless object is still a crime. Prepare to be punished.
安心してお任せください。
準備完了。 やっちゃいますか。食らいなさい。真実の重み。刀は抜かれました。
Yeah, that'll do.
そうか、それ。
Almost.
今すぐ行ける。最高音域。
仕込みを回収されます。
Well, what's that lag? Come on.
心地よい眠りにつかせて差し上げます。
There we go. And that'll finish it. Oh, looks like I'm too late to join the fun. Still, I knew I would find you here. What's wrong? You've been acting different lately. And you're going to a lot harder on the bad guys too. It's nothing. Why are you out this late anyway? Don't you have to work in the daytime? I do, but that's okay. It's always more important to hear my friends out. I have nothing to say. We've only known each other for 2 years and we only run into each other at night sometimes. Would you really call that friendship? 2 years is a long time, you know? What's more, we met each other because of our crime-fighting efforts. That makes us battle buddies. Battle buddies, please, you don't even know my name. You're right, which is why I'd love to get you to know you during the day too. I bet you're just as cool when you're not fighting bad guys. Sorry to disappoint you, but there's nothing interesting about me or my daily life. Especially not for someone like you, who shines so bright all the time. Huh? Are you trying to say you're just an ordinary person during the day? Because I think you're way too powerful to be anything but extraordinary. In fact, I bet you can inspire others just like some of the best idols out there. Don't be absurd. You know, there's something I'd like to talk about. It's trivial, but would you be willing to listen? Of course. And don't worry, no matter how important or trivial it is, I promise to keep it a secret. Secret, huh? The truth is, I was born into a unique clan and all my life I've been entrusted with carrying out a certain mission. Called it. I knew she's the descendant of Longinus. To that end, I was taught to always observe things from a distance and to never get involved. Ours is a family of shadows that operates beyond the flow of time, that's why we must keep ourselves hidden during the day. But now, the ones we were sworn to protect, there aren't many of them left. Wow, it sounds like your family is protecting some kind of rare creature. How would you think that's not important? Protecting something as your mission in life requires lots of focus and caution. I think it's incredible that you're able to keep your light hidden for the sake of your mission. A rare creature. That's not entirely wrong, I suppose. In any case, if I fail to carry out my mission, then it will more or less end with me. Because that person, I'm not sure that person is capable of fulfilling the prophecy. And then my clan will be bound for the rest of time. But beyond that, I just want to help that certain group of people, but I made a vow to protect their secrets, so I can only watch over them in silence. I can betray my vow. Is that what's bothering you? You've been talking out your frustrations on the bad guys because of that? For various reasons, I can discuss my ancestors were able to imbue some of their memories into our family heirloom, which has been passed down for generations. Through it, I can hear their anger and regrets, but the Lord once told us not to involve anyone else for his sake. Ever since then, we've kept hidden and watched in silence, waiting for the prophesied one to fulfill our mission and free us all. But the prophesied one's people, they were all... I can't say I understand very much of what you're saying, but it sounds like you lead a very important life, and a lonely one at that. Your clan was entrusted with their mission a long time ago, right? It's impressive that you've stayed true to it after all these years. And that can only be the result of unwavering faith and resolve. Something tells me that your ancestor, the one who made that vow, felt an incredible sense of love and compassion for the ones he swore to protect. Which makes me assume that they wouldn't want you to be so passive about your mission. Huh? If you take action to help the ones you've sworn to protect... My mouth isn't working right now. Like my jaw muscles are sore. First I recorded like what? Yeah, 2 episodes of anime today. It's late. Maybe I should stop doing the voices and reading aloud. Yeah, I'll try to carry a little bit longer, maybe until this scene, and then I'm just gonna keep quiet with maybe some commentary here and there. I think it would better fulfill your ancestors' wishes, wouldn't you agree? Besides, in our 2 years of fighting crime together, I've never known you to be very passive about anything. Waiting for someone else to save you like a damsel in distress, it's not like you at all. I think there's still a lot you can do to fulfill your mission. You don't have to break your oath, but with a few nudges in the right direction, you might be able to realize your ancestors' goals. You really think so? Of course I do. Thank you. You're absolutely right. My ancestors couldn't make it to the prophesied day, but I am. At the very least, I should try to do something. But you already knew that, didn't you? Yes. It's just that I've always been afraid of making things worse. But I hate standing by while they still need my help. When it comes to prophecies, there always has to be someone to make them come true. That's why you can't rely on other people to make things happen. You have to do it yourself. That's one of the basic principles of being an idol. A hero. Thank you, Goldie. I'll find a way to help them without breaking my vow. It's not a big deal. Wait, you know who I am? Hey, get back here. We've got some explaining to do. It's not fair if I don't get to know your identity too. Come back.
服が汚れずに済んで幸いでした。
Casta's new emblem marks the beginning of a new chapter. The heroes are ready to set off, heading into the past. Casta brought me another emblem, just like the other one. I don't recognize the design engraved on it. Are these musical notes? Just so you know, if we notice anything wrong with you, we're stopping you right away. That's our condition. Don't worry, I won't push myself too hard. I'll make something special for you to try once you return from our time. Try not to get lost in the dream. How much time has passed since then? Was Cherny able to safely return to Eravale? I pray for his peace and hope that he'll forget about us someday and live a long and happy life. I'm sorry, Ludwise, but you'll have to wait with us for a while longer. I can't keep track of time any longer. So many things are starting to blur together. I think I'm nearly at my limit. I need to write down one last warning for the descendants of the Longinus clan. Stay away from the depths of the cave. Even doing something as simple as this leaves me completely exhausted. I should have been completely corrupted by now, but they haven't stopped yet. How much longer can I stay in control? Is it truly beyond me now? You lied to me, Ludwise. No, what just happened? How could I blame Ludwise for this? My friends, I have failed you too. Is it truly impossible to use my memories to resist the passage of time? Please, help me. Okay, so we learn how they got their nicknames. Regal, then there is Frostfire, then there is... forgot her name. Requiem, right. And Mythos. See, her sprite is not low res. Yeah, Frostfire and Mythos look good. Requiem and Regal look low res. Oh, screenshot time. That's a cool looking image. Okay, combat time.
準備完了。
Yeah, it's gonna be simple.
やっちゃいますらいなさい。真実の重み。
I mean, not like the other
刀は抜かれました。
like maps weren't. This one in particular.
仕込みを回収されますか。心地よい眠りにつかせて差し上げます。
Yeah, especially this one. Yep, Mithra Longinus. We have a good and proper confirmation. Okay, so let's say prophesized Celestite and just the only one left. But I guess he could also be prophesized, and that's why he was the only one left, maybe. Okay, so it's gonna be a story of freeing Claymore and not getting Claymore because he's still in the old seal. Alrighty. And 6. Look back. Cherny, having squandered half his life, now understands the true meaning of being a hero. I fully expected Czerny to go evil somehow, but apparently not. Apparently he's a good guy. Some connection to Bethlehem. That's interesting. Yeah, you can sense his presence because he doesn't have the light. So I wonder if that has something to do with it. Oh, Czerny grew up. I guess the headband is something common for all Caelestites. Oh, the music that he created was not his, it was Ludwig's music, wasn't it? Oh, he's back. Okay,
安心して
come
お
back.
任せください。
準備完了。やっちゃいますか。食らいなさい。真実の重み。今すぐ最高音域。刀は抜かれました。そうかそれ。
仕込みを回収されますか。心地よい眠りにつかせて差し上げます。
Nope. They're water, so there's no element advantage. Probably why.
ご加盟をお待ちしております。
There we go. Right, the body can be corrupted, but as long as his consciousness remains intact, he remains intact, right? Okay, we can remove his consciousness, gotcha. Right, and the body can just do whatever in the meantime, without the risk for the consciousness because it's disconnected from the body. Sure, sounds like a plan. Okay, and hence the writings that Navi now has.
服が汚れずに済んで幸いでした。
And 7 pursuit. The past is moving forward and the present is in pursuit. They both want to save the same person. That doesn't look like a Star Crest. Star Crest is an item in the game that you use to break through old seal, like hunters, but whatever.
安心してお任せください。
準備完了。
Random Lumopolis units. Sure.
やっちゃいますか。食らい
We
なさ
can
い。
deal with that.
真実の重み。今すぐ行けるわ。最高音域。刀は抜かれました。そうか、それ。
Not quite enough,
仕込み
alas.
を回収されますか。心地よい眠りにつかせて差し上げます。
Not quite enough either.
見にくいです。
こっちよ。
黒羽の操
カメラを構えて。ひらめけ。
There we go.
消え失せるがいい。
こっちよ。
刹那の
カメラを構えて。ひらめけ。
Wonderland. Yeah, good thinking. Putting his consciousness into a Colossus? Or creating an Eclipsite that can contain that consciousness? Or cloning him a new body, sure. I guess that also works. Cool. Also, cool looking Colossus.
服が汚れずに済んで幸いでした。
Innate obsession. In the White Tower, memories come back to everyone. missed that. Marcella, okay, so he remembers her name, finally. Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. Eclipsites?
安心してお任せください。
Or something else.
準備完了。
More Lumopolis guards, for some reason.
やっちゃいます。食らいなさい。真実の重み。今すぐ行けるわ。最高音域。刀は抜かれました。そうか、それ。
仕込みを回収されますか。心地よい眠りにつかせて差し上げます。
Not quite enough to take them down, eh? This will surely do. More than enough.
カメラを構えてきらめけ。
There we go.
ご加盟をお待ちしております。仕込みを回収されますか。心地よい眠りにつかせて差し上げます。
準備完了。
Okay, we can finally use Mithra.
やっちゃいます。食らいなさい。真実の重み。
So, because
最高音域。
Goldie makes it so that you can walk on enhanced tiles, and Mithra creates enhanced tiles,
胸に刻め。
she basically becomes a converter specifically for Goldie. Whoa. Sure, doesn't really matter, does it, at this point? Okay, so it wasn't him that attacked, it was his body without the consciousness part.
服が汚れずに済んで幸いでした。
ST2, the crash. Oh, that was a very short story. And 9. Don't lose your way. More Lumopolis and the random Umbra Hulk. Sure. In an effort to save Achilles, you bravely charge at the wicked Colossus. No story whatsoever. Just the mission. Easy. And here's the random Umbra Hulk.
仕込みを回収されますか。心地よい眠りにつかせて差し上げます。
It's water, so yeah, it's still not gonna give us much trouble, is it? I was about to say that because it's water, it's gonna give us some trouble, but no, of course not. Not with an E-tile forest team.
ご加盟をお待ちしております。仕込みを回収されますか。心地よい眠りにつかせて差し上げます。
And done. No, didn't even use Goldie, though I could have. That's a cool looking thing. And that's a weird box with the Caelestite headband wrapped around it. Oh, are those the remains of Ludwig's? Yeah, seems to be. The music. It plays on the Colossus. Yeah, this is like the base Colossus music. Colorless power, right. Claymore's element is wildcard, basically.
服が汚れずに済んで幸いでした。
And another fight with the Colossus, or just another fight with the Colossus. And 10 reunion. Thanks to those who come before you, you pull off an unprecedented miracle in the history of Caelestites and save it all. Bennu Guardian and Dark Wasp. Why a random Bennu Guardian? I don't know. Let's deal with that Bennu Guardian with a... where's my Thunder team? There it is. Ooh, it's a very nice picture. Let's screen cap it. Ooh. That's some nice music. Oh, the only Celestite that can see colorless Lumina. Maybe. The first, certainly, and certainly the last. Were they expecting me to take a forest team here? Judging by how many green tiles we started with. Probably. Three health bars, eh? Well, one down.
氷の先にパワーチャージ。私のスピードについてきてよ。
And the last health bar.
私のスピードについてきてよ。大自然の力解き放て。計画は三日月よ。
Should go down quickly as well.
ためらわないで、今よ。雷の威力受けてみなさい。いつでも命令を。ホークタロン。いつでも命令を。ホークタロン。
Just like that. So did Achilles' seal also keep this area free of snow and whatnot? And I'm assuming ST3 is what awaits us. Indeed, ST3 Wonderland. I'll try to read it now aloud. The finale. This is a kingdom that slumbers in the white snow, a serene and peaceful paradise beyond the reach of the world. Blessed heroes have dreamed in this frozen land for years, accompanied by the warmest thoughts. Beneath this pure world lies buried too much of the past, and what can be seen are only flowers growing from the graves of the sacrificed, guarding a fairy tale realm. Bethlehem closes the book, gazing at the melting barrier in the distance. Within the long frozen realm of Northland, a field of spring flowers bloom. The history of Northland begins with the kingdom that first unified it. Legend tells of a king who sat alone on an icy throne, bringing peace to this land. Many years later, the king's descendants turned against each other in a quest for power, once again plunging Northland into chaos. When a girl from the borderland witnessed this ravaged world, she vowed to restore its purity. Thus, the girl led the people, eventually becoming queen. In the ancient tomes sealed by the old king, the queen reads from the story of the stars. Thus, every Bethlehem began to wish for the future of the stars. Heroes, now it is spring. Where are we? Adras, I think the bread's almost ready. Frickson, turn the heat down. Someone's been taking sneaky nibbles out of it. Wow, it smells so good. What happened to your noble demeanor? Who cares about that when there's good food to eat? I can help. Hey, you're just trying to grab a cheeky bite while pretending to help out, aren't you? I don't think so. That's a lie. You can't bully me. Ludwig's help. Who even goes around arguing with children? Lady Marcella, you must teach her a lesson. No, I was just kidding. An illusion. Yes, this is the scene you long for the most. Ludwig. In this blissful dream, your presence is the only thing missing. And that is enough. Achilles, We are strong enough to recognize that this is a mere illusion, yet weak in fear that you might shatter this happiness. You won't stop me from leaving, will you? Yes. As this is your fantasy, I should tell you to stay. But I still wish for you to explore the new world for me and help me pen new tales of your travels. Is it really okay for us to come back to the world like this? Do you believe such a thing to be so simple? This isn't a game where victory leads to resurrection, but even so, who wouldn't want to gather around you for a spring reunion? Thus, everyone mustered their might for their hero, and you vowed to find a way to reunite. You're right. Farewell, Ludwig. Wait. Safe travels. Please watch over Adras for me. Huh. Farewell. Farewell. Northland has never lacked stunning scenery and beautiful flowers, but the people here have never seen such a glorious spring light as this. In a small corner of the world where the ice and snow have finally melted, dandelions dance in the air and fields of flowers bloom brightly. A rainbow leans against the obelisk of return, listening to its gentle and melodious song. Everyone nearby is deeply captivated by it. After 2,000 years, our clan's wish has finally come true. Thank you for being part of this world. You flatter me too much. I was completely lost once, but now I understand the greatness of those who came before me. From now on, I will follow the path of justice, just like my ancestors, the path of the Star Warriors. I think you're pretty impressive, Mithra, especially when you saved me that night. Despite your confusion, you never gave up. It was thanks to you that I was able to awaken Achilles in every situation we faced. You always took the initiative. You've done so much. Maybe you have a point. Then let's go. Huh? Do you reunite with everyone? Wow, it's so pretty. I've never seen a place like this before. And these flowers. Children? Stop running around, little girl, or you'll end up getting yourself scratched by all the plants here. Come, I'll show you the prettiest flower. Hey lady, you're so tall. Would you like to be tall too? Will this do? Wow, you're lifting me up. I'm taller than everyone now. If you're running out like this, your parents will start to worry. It's okay, sir. My dad's over there with my mom looking at flowers. Miss, this is for you. Thank you. Hey, mister, aren't you gonna come over? Thank you, but I'll stay here and watch for now. No, come on, mister. That ponytail lady said she'll give me lots of yummy candy if I bring you over. Freya? Huh. That's another nice picture. Smiling Claymore. Mister, you're smiling. You've got a real friendly smile. And that's another... Oh, that's just the opening screen. Come on, let's get you that yummy candy. And so, the stars found their home. The story of the kingdom and its warriors might end here, but a new chapter will begin. Amid the joy of reunion, a new fairy tale will be born, and I can assure you, it will have a happy ending. Cool. Cool. And now, I'm not even gonna do my dailies because I really need to go to sleep. What unlocked here? Something new. Oh, hard mode. I don't care, honestly. Not really. How much time do I have left for the dailies? Can I do it in the morning? I mean, I can claim what I can. Sure, and I can get, like, buy something from the store. Yeah, we got a bunch of those, so I'm gonna grab a bunch of Nitium. Yeah, not quite 100 yet. Give a gift. Okay, we can give someone a gift. Connolly, you're gonna get a gift. Here, a plushie. And dailies. done. Right, some recharger packs are expiring. Yeah. I'm ended here because I'm really, really freaking sleepy. And I was almost falling asleep here and my jaw hurts and everything hurts. So, thank you all for coming here to the stream. Hope you had fun. It was a nice event, although some events in this event felt kind of disjointed. I really think like we could have used a bit of a prologue, maybe a recap of the Regal event, you know, something like that. So some of the scenes jumping between like Umbraton and some random field and the cave and the past and the future, that kind of got confusing at times. But ultimately, cool event. I like it. I like that we got a very nice resolution to the whole Silent Hunters or Old Seal or whatever you want to call them plotline. Sure. Next update is main story update, so probably not gonna be streaming, but we'll see. Maybe I'm gonna stream the dream. We'll see about that. Right now, that's gonna be it. So as always, you guys do all the good stuff. Like this video if you liked it. Comment down below what did you think of this event, of this game, of my commentary, stuff like that. Click the bell to be notified. Future videos coming. Subscribe. Dan. Others coming. Support Patreon, YouTube. Yeah, that's gonna be it. So thanks for coming. As usual. Can you switch? Can you switch? Thank you. My wonderful Patreons, Cubies, Arena, UKLI, Dr. Wurtakom, Marshfast, and Hans Peter. Thank you very much. You can join them if you want. If not, too bad. That's gonna be it from me. I'm going to sleep, as I said. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you next time, whatever it's gonna be. Cheers.